Take 2,000.
Good morning, historians. Today is January 31st, 1865, and Abraham Lincoln has just pronounced the 13th Amendment stating that all slavery is legal throughout the United States. Now Carson will be talking about Reconstruction.
Lincoln has just created the 10% plan, in which it offers Southerners amnesty for all illegal acts supporting the rebellion.
So what does that mean?
It means that only 10% of voters per state must take a pledge or oath of loyalty and they accept the ban of slavery.
Dang, that's really quick and painless.
That's why Senator Benjamin Wade and Representative Henry David created the Wade-Davis bill, in which it makes it not quick and painless.
And now let's go to Elijah for Freedmen's Bureau.
This actually is Freedmen's Bureau. They are helping the poor whites and free slaves with food and education in the South. Now for Bryce and Bill for breaking news.
Breaking news. Last night on April 14th, 1865, at Ford Cedar in Washington, D.C., Abraham Lincoln was shot in the head. Witnesses say it was John Wilkes Booth, so please keep an eye out for him. Here's an image of him. Yes, he is a man who is not cute and looks like a weasel. There will be an award. Thank you. Hold on. I just got news. I'm very sorry to say that Abraham Lincoln is officially dead. Rest in peace. You're tired of wagons and walking? Well, now you don't have to be. With the new Continental Railroad. Wow, a new railroad system relating to the Homestead Act?
I need to hop on that right away.
Choo-choo, huh? I'm gonna clean my layers so fast now.
Yes!
Actually, Elijah, you're right. Because the Continental Railroad lets you get from east to west in 6 days instead of 6 months. Wow! So don't be a pest and just go west.
Chugga
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 choo choo.
choo. Yes! Good afternoon. I'm here to talk about black codes. Black codes are laws that limited the freedom of African Americans. Yes, this actually made them sign work contracts, which created bad working conditions, similar to
Hi
slavery.
guys, I'm here to show you what black coats actually looks like.
Work. Good job.
Hey historians, I'm back.
Kyle, get on with the story.
Sorry, so since Freedmen's Bureau was vetoed, Republicans responded with the Civil Rights Act of 1866.
Yes, the Civil Rights Act of 1866 provided African Americans with the same legal rights as white Americans, but it doesn't mean that they're actually equal.
For example, the white people would get the modern drinking fountains, while the black people would get old gross drinking fountains, but they would both get drinking fountains.
Now for Bryson Bell for the 14th Amendment.
The 14th Amendment. What is the 14th Amendment? Well, the 14th Amendment is a constitutional amendment giving full rights of citizenship to all people born or naturalized in the United States, except for American Indians as citizens. Interesting. So you're saying that if you're born or naturalized in the United States, you are a citizen? Yes. Reconstruction Acts are upon us. In March 1867, Reconstruction Acts were passed, which were laws that divided the South into 5 districts. This was managed by a military officer. They would be in control of the southern states till they rejoined the U.S.
We're allowed to talk about the 15th Amendment.
The 15th Amendment was created in 1869, in which it gave African Americans the right to vote. The 15th Amendment states that no one should be allowed to vote based on their race or color, but it doesn't say anything about gender.
Dang, so women were not allowed to vote?
No, I'm afraid not, sir.
Today we'll be talking about carpetbaggers. Carpetbaggers are northern-born Republicans that moved south and were elected.
Yes, although Southerners feel like they weren't being represented, and they did not like the Northerners.
Now on to scalawags.
Ha! Let me tell you, you did not want to be called a scallywag.
Haha.
Anyway, scallywags were actually Southerners who were on the Confederate side who changed the Republicans because they were winning.
What jerks?
Breaking news! The KKK, also known as the Ku Klux Klan, is killing more people than ever.
If you don't know, the KKK is a secret society who opposed civil rights acts for the African Americans, so they use violence and fear to prove their point.
So, if you don't want to be killed, just pretend you're all for the KKK. But seriously, watch out.
Moving forward a bit, African American rights have been recently restricted. they have actually created a poll tax in which people had to pay before they could vote. So usually African Americans didn't vote because they couldn't afford to pay the
This
tax.
was actually the beginning of segregation. Segregation was the forced separation of whites and African Americans in public places. This is when Jim Crow laws took place, actually. Yes, Jim Crow laws were actually laws that enforced segregation. And the Plessy vs. Ferguson case was not much better. This case said segregation was legal if they're, I quote, separate but equal.
Let's talk about sharecropping. Sharecropping was sharing of the crop. Landowners would provide land, tools, supplies, and sharecroppers would provide the labor.
At harvest time, the sharecroppers would give most of the crop to the landowners and keep and sell what was left. This made it very hard for us sharecroppers to be able to buy our own land. And now on to the mill life.
Many people who worked in the mills were children or women.
The mill life was hard though. They worked long hours, could lose limbs, and may even die.
Don't forget about asthma and brown lung disease. Despite the horrible condition, this was an alternative for farming. And that's a wrap on the news today. See you next week.
Now on to scallywags.
Ha! Let me tell you, you did not want to be called a scallywag.
Ha
Rise for breaking news.
That's nice.
Yeah.
We can't even do.
I heard that click. Freedmen's Bureau.
We're gonna cut it
Freedmen's
out.
Bureau.
Just go.
Freedmen's Bureau.
I'll just restart. Homestead Act.
I need to hop on that right away.
Choo choo ha! I gotta go clean my little Just
Hey, historians, I'm back.
choo choo! I can go clean my land so fast now.
Yeah.
This was presented by Bryce Gordon, Kyle Coden, Elijah Todd, Isabel Ploutz, and Carson Lucas. Thank you.